Hey everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite. So when I shot my video yesterday about these new characters, I had a lot of work to do that day. I mean, it was like, it was not my best work. So, and that's just coming from me. I was rushed. I don't feel like I gave Leonard his due diligence because wow, this guy is really amazing. He makes running this party possible for me. And it's just an all Empire team with him. Mine's only at about 4,000 power level. So he's like probably the weakest character here. I don't know. I have to look at Joshua. But Joshua's going to be pretty much running unbuffed. But he does have the extreme magic bow. His items aren't leveled up yet. And Bernie is just going to be Mr. Fusion Buffer and Tank, and he's just awesome at that. So, here we go. After this, we'll take like a quick look at this this character, because he really is amazing. I dare say, this guy is like a nightmare class infantryman, and I mean, I know you might not want to keep him as infantry forever because he does change into, what is it, like the demon type, whatever it is, and that apparently has better stats. So, but still, I mean, right now I consider him the scariest infantryman. Okay, what do I want to do here? You know what? Let's bunch these guys up together. Yeah, let's kind of do that. Let's throw our fusions and just kind of bunch everybody up here so we can try to make use of some of our AoEs in this. We'll just block her in. Leon, can you get out of there? No, you're not in a good spot, buddy. You know what? Then the best we can do is use chivalry to increase your survivability. I shouldn't have started him off there. I'm used to using Altamüller's faction powers so that Leon can run through everything, but that's where I hit my first snag here. I didn't think that would through. Let's see. You can just chill right here. Be ready to go. And you. Let's see. Who can we tag? You know what? Right there. We'll just take some of her hit points down. That way she can't hurt us as bad. Oh, way to go, Joshua. Okay. Yeah, Joshua's doing pretty damn skippy himself. There they go. That's what I was worried Leon was going to get caught up in with those guys. There's like, what, 3 flyers? Oh, there's 2. Well, still. We played it safe. We got everybody bunched up together, which, was the idea. And now, where's the best place to apply our AoEs? Alright. Well, Altamüller can hit these guys. Cool, we even took the archer out. Oh, and we get to go again? I'll take that. I'll take that. And we might as well get him some cover and, well, if this guy doesn't get blocked for it, try to finish somebody off at the same time. There we go. We took one attack away from the enemy's rotation. Nice. It's going to take a little bit more than that, though. You know what, should I? Those guys are kind of harmless. Or should I do something about these flyers? You know what? We'll go with it. I was kind of hoping to group up more people than that with Phantom Raid. And actually, I should have just brought his fusion power for him if I would have known that first turn he was just going to be kind of standing around, not doing much. What are you going to do? You live and learn. Or you don't. But that's right, we still have you. Alright, alright. So I can hit these guys. Oh, can hit both of these guys. Alright, let's see him work his magic on these guys over here. That's pretty cool. It's my first time seeing this animation, so hey, that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and that. That's right. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I don't even have to kill anybody to go again. I just get to go again. I didn't even think of it. Wow. And now I can heal up if I need to for whatever reason. Or I can do another AoE and reduce my cooldowns. Let's just throw another AoE. That's funny. And cuz really cuz I'm going to give them a chance to attack back because you know, I do want to showcase how tough this guy is. But it's nice to be able to cripple your enemies. You know, imagine if there were like 4 of these dudes around him. They would all be at half health. And that really is to me why this guy is so important because that's what he can do for you. He can take a whole group of enemies and just drop them to like such a low health that they're not really relevant. Absolutely awesome. And like I said, this one's a low power level, you know. Um, Also, I could have used my second turn to do a normal attack, and this guy hits hard, and the Dark Guard would have got to attack. Instead, I just did a 0.1 damage AoE. So, really, like, that's pretty impressive. Really, it really is. So, the guy is definitely PvP gold and PvE gold, and we'll look at his items and we'll talk about that. Because I do think I have more of a PvE build for him. Like with his rune set and just his items. And that's just kind of what I'm doing with him right now. I will be throwing him into the arena team, obviously. But I run more Dark Reincarnation in my PvP team. It's a lot more Lana based and Basel, you know. And he doesn't exactly fit in with them the way that Rennie does. So, and that's part of the reason why I wanted Rennie on my alt, just because I know that just Rennie and Baz together by themselves are just so scary. Like, you know, and if you have Lana there too, it's just ghoulish overkill. Ghoulish overkill. So, anyway, that was fun. This is why I really like running this guy. Here's my question to everybody out there in YouTube. Does anybody, like, maybe on the CN side, know anything about getting this guy's skin? Is this the only way we're going to be able to get his skin? I really need to know because, man, that thing looks sweet, but at the same time, 280 speckles or whatever the hell they want for it. Damn, and like especially for me because I lucked the hell out on this banner. I only had to drop like a couple thousand crystal, and I had both characters. I even pulled Leonardi on my alt account, and I was trying to get Rennie. And God, I didn't have to like. All I did was buy the $20 bundle. So it's like if I wanted that skin, I would have to cough up like literally $260. Yeah, let me clear my throat. So that's just kind of tough, you know. It's a tough pill to swallow right there, but man, that skin looks so killer on him. It's just not even funny. And I want to know, is there any other way of getting it? Like, guys, anybody know? Anybody please leave me a comment. Let me know if maybe on the CN side there's like a different way to get his skin or something other than this. Unfortunately, I think I already know the answer, and it's no, you got to cough up like that cash if you want that awesome skin for him. And the only reason why I even think about it is because I'm like, man, he's just so good and so powerful and so nifty and so crazy. Because there's like different builds for him too, and there's this whole like you can't use act again, but I get to act again and heal myself. And do a ton of damage with some of the best troops. So, man, I know I'm going to field him. I know I'm going to be running him, and it would be really nice to have him with that awesome skin, with that freaking demon power fist he's got, and the sword. I mean, the whole skin looks sweet. They did a great job on it. It's like one of the best looking skins, and they've put out quite a few of them. The leaden skin is nice too. That's definitely the coolest looking leaden in my opinion. All right, I want to get a bunch of hate for that. I know there's some diehard Legend fans out there that wouldn't change a line on the animation, So that's just how I feel about it. But yeah, I'd really like to know, because it'd be nice to have that skin. I would trade all my other skins for that one. So here he is. We'll just go over, like, first of all, his stats. He's an infantryman, so he's tough. He's gonna be tough, and it's nice because, like I just showcased, he can just go up to some people, a group of people, and he can hit them all. And he can go again. He can either single target someone after that and, like, take somebody out, or he can do another AoE. And the thing is, he's tough after that. Even after some enemies survive that and attack him, he's an infantryman. His hit points are an A stat, attack is S, defense is A. So, you're gonna be pretty solid there, because your enemies are probably already gonna be crippled and so freaking hurt by what you did to them. All right, and then here's the thing. We haven't even really played around with his skills. I have used his teleport. It's amazing. I went that route on my alt account as soon as I pulled him. Sorry, guys. I'm still sick, but excited. And definitely on the alt, that teleport thing is awesome. I absolutely love it. Hey, now when, Thunder Dragon, okay, like, this guy is taking Elwyn's job for me. And why not? Because I'm using Bernie to fusion power for that fight anyway. So why not bring this guy instead of, I'm going to try it out and see how it goes. I mean, he does have, like, a Sun Slash, so he can sustain himself a little bit. There is different builds for this guy. It doesn't have to be all AoE. He can, sustain himself and just be a gnarly infantryman. So I'm going to see how he works for the Thunder Dragon. And it's nice to have him with Bernie. Like, I was just running it. It's fun. They're just a good combo. They're a good build, and I think it's sweet. So definitely going to be using this guy. He's only at 4,000 power right now, but I do have to, throw it up for his teleportability. That is crazy. That is sick. That is part of the reason why he's so good in PvP too. I can just appear anywhere and throw all these AoEs and hurt everybody so bad. It's crazy. Some of the other abilities he gets, the machete, Calamity Machete, that's not what it's called. Right here. Okay. So it's Ethereal Fire Machete. Ethereal Fire Machete. I thought it was Eternal Fire Machete yesterday. That's funny. I didn't really... I was... See, there we go. I missed something just that simple because I was just too rushed in the morning and was trying to get something out. So, Ethereal Fire Machete is badass. I use it on my alt. It's great. I love lining people up. He does great damage with it, and it's going to trigger his talent, so he's going to be able to heal. So that's really nice. And of course, it can trigger his talent so he can get an extra action. That's really, really nice. The whole built-in act again is just great, and it works obviously for Cher. Why can't it work for him? You know what I mean? So I totally see where they went with this. They definitely succeeded. This guy's a powerhouse. And this teleport thing is just like icing on the cake. Now you can leave your Jessica at home and you can bring somebody else that can actually maybe, put a buff on him, 20% extra damage, or, somebody that can help in some other way, or just somebody to throw a fusion power for him instead of having Jessica to teleport him, because this guy could just teleport wherever the hell he wants and just start wrecking shit left and right. And of course this Dark Emperor sword, this is great. Deathmatch, I don't really see, I get the percent on it, but I don't really see anybody using that, because you'd either be giving up that AoE attack that he starts with, or you'd be giving up teleport. instant transfer. So just like Goku, he's just like, boom, I'm there. And this only costs 1 point. And then on top of that, you get, damage taken by unit is reduced by 30%. Like if that wasn't enough, and they gain Blade's Breath buff. After actively entering battle, deals 0.01 AoE damage to all enemies within 1 block. That's just crazy. They should, like, the fact that that's even added in there is really, really icing on the cake. I read this and I look at this and I think, wow, that should be a 2 skill point, like, skill. But no, they've made it a 1 skill point skill, and that to me is really impressive. This guy is just nightmare grade. He's scary. He is scary. When you see this guy out there, watch out. So we'll go over. Obviously, I'm not even close to done on this character, but he got up to 4,000 fairly easy, and that was pretty cool. I'm running the Dark Guard on him, but there's also the Royal Cavalry, the Guardian Cavalry. I love the troops this guy has, and even the Dark Centurion. Warrior's great, but really, his troop choice is just amazing. It's just great because chances are you already have stock in some of these troops already. So it's just like you pull this guy, you're going to have a troop that is going to be fairly powerful to run with him already, and just that much more reason to invest into that troop. For me, I personally like the Dark Guard. They're spiffy in my opinion. They're great. They get some healing, some fixed damage. I love it. So, and their stats are good. And then as far as equipment goes, this is just what I got, okay? And the reason Meteor works for him, in my opinion, okay, forget about the 7% crit, because this guy's crit stat is a C. Because if it was any higher than that, he would break the damn game, okay? Here's the thing, just because somebody has a C stat, it doesn't mean that you can just disregard it and throw it away. You can still work on that stat, and you can still build it up a little bit. He's not going to crit that often, but guess what, guys? When he does crit, like, his base damage is going to be so freaking high already before you even start multiplying or adding anything from crit. Because his attack stat is an S, and he's just uber powerful. On top of that, he's hitting multiple people at once. So, when he does crit, it's going to shake the fucking ground. You know what I mean? So it's like a nice, pleasant surprise. And I don't primarily have this rune set on him for the 7% crit, but it's also not being thrown away. I don't think the 7% crit is bad to have on him at all, because, yeah, it might be a C stat, but you're still pulling it up a little bit. Once in a while when you do crit, oh yeah, you're going to be like, 7%? Thank you, baby. But really, the main reason why I have this on him is for the 4-piece bonus. Alright? When attacking units with hit points above 60%, all damage dealt after entering battle, 20%. So, my whole thing is this guy's going to be attacking people that have 60% or above hit points. And it's nice just to get that nice 20% damage. Especially when you're going up against tougher opponents. This is going to be one of the first guys into the fray. So it's nice just to be able to do 20% extra damage to enemies that have 60% or above health. That's the way I justify it, and this is been working for me for PvE. Obviously, there's a lot of different runes you can put on this guy and have him be deadly. Just because his stats and his numbers are already there. It just depends on how you want to play him, what you want to do with him. I could see people putting Breeze on him but then at the same time, like, why need Breeze when you have Teleport, So there's a lot of, on my alt account, he's actually running Steel runes on him, and that is just because, guys, and I think it does kind of help out in PvE. Steel works all right on him, actually, taking a lot less damage. I can put him out there more and not have to worry about him as much, and you know, his healing still goes a long way because he's going to auto heal when he hits multiple targets. So having something to help his defense and help keep him going, and like having some damage reduction actually isn't that bad of an idea for PvE. Or you can put whatever runes you want on this guy. He is versatile when it comes to runes, you know, and you can change his skills up, and you can do a lot of different gameplay styles too. So, you know, when you see this guy coming as an enemy, you really never know what you're going to get. He could be set up, he could teleport next to you, or he could run over to you and just unleash some major mayhem. That's what this guy's all about, and man, I wish I had that skin to match with him. They give him like, all right, I mean, this skin's all right. He looks like him. I get it, but no, that other skin is definitely more worthy of him and his battle prowls, because this guy is definitely, in my opinion, the scariest infantryman. Like, I'm sorry, Elwyn, you're cool and all, really, never really was my cup of tea anyway. I run him, when I did run him, and we're talking about Elwyn here, when I did run him with my Empire team, it was only here and there, and it would pretty much just be to go fight the Thunder Dragon. So I never really put that much stock into him, but this guy's getting worked on, and he's gonna definitely be running with my Empire, and I'm gonna put him in my PvP just because he's so deadly. You know, Thor's necklace and stuff. Oh, that's another thing we really need to talk about with this guy. That's one of my other favorite things about this character. I don't need to put Apex boots onto him. Like, Bernie can hold on to those Apex boots and have a better chance of keeping up for this guy and tanking for him. So that just personally works for me great, because, you know, magic boots that increase your movement, teleport. Like, right? So as long as you're using that, you know, it's, yeah, you know, I just really like the fact that this is a character that doesn't need his accessory slot to have something in it that can give him movement to just be really gnarly. He can cover that with one of his skills that only costs him 1 skill point. That's just all that much more reason to use that teleport skill with him, because then you can bring Thor's necklace, or you can bring something really gnarly and nasty with you to battle as an accessory, and I think that's pretty cool, you know. And then Bernie can hold on to the 1 pair of Apex boots that I have, because they seem to be working great for him. So personally, this just works for me. My Empire team definitely got upgraded with the addition of this guy. It's like I've been waiting for him, so this is cool. This is really cool. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with this. Yeah, that's where we're at. You know, still working on my Empire and my Dark Reincarnation. I'm going to shift focus a little bit and start working on my Empire a little bit more. I had plans. Basil and Lana were one of the last characters on the Dark Reincarnation team that I was going to, like, really bond into and get them up to, like, try to get them up to, like, 80% or something like that. Instead, they're at, like, 60. I am going to switch over to Bernie, though. I've been working on Bernie for a little bit, and try to strengthen up my Empire game, just because this party is so freaking fun to run right now. And then I'm going to try to make up the 1,000 total power difference in him, at least get this guy to 5K. But so far playing him, like, I had to make a separate video just because, like, what I made for him earlier was just inadequate. He's just that good. I can't put enough stock into it. And yeah, guys, please don't forget, if anybody knows any other way to get his skin other than to cough up all this cash, please let me know. Mobile Gamers Unite, I'll be coming at you soon with some stuff with Rennie, because, hey, let's not let her get completely overshadowed here either. Her and her little tea party that she's having in the corner with her death scythe and her little bunny rabbit. I love her. She's absolutely amazing, and she is definitely a powerhouse as well and worthy of the limited title. So we will be talking about her, but that's another video another time. Hit like, hit subscribe. Everybody, have a nice day. Peace.